So we want to make some Ark Animals to celebrate Pax Lodge's 30th birthday. So I'm making mine out of salt dough, which is basically just flour, salt, and water with a little bit of oil. And I'll also be using some food coloring dyes in order to get different colors for the animals. So I'm just making a few to show as an example. So I made my dough first in the food processor, and then I put individual batches in to get different colors for different animals. So the recipe that I used uses equal amounts of flour and salt, about 1 cup each, about 250 grams, and then about 200 grams of 200 grams or 200 milliliters of water, and 30 grams, about 2 tablespoons of oil, just a neutral oil. And then I put the individual portions back, so I tried to work out how much I needed for each animal, and then I put individual portions back and then mix those in with the dye to get the different colors. So you can make the animals out of other things, out of marzipan, out of a modeling clay or Play-Doh or any other kinds of substance, whatever you're comfortable with. This dough is best for kind of flatter, lower animals because it's a very soft dough. So it's better if you either use it to make imprints of animals in the dough, or if you make things that kind of sit a little bit lower in the dough. So you can see now I'm making it. I'm starting with my first animal, a tiger, and you can see that the tiger becomes rather top heavy, and so he's not so easy to get him to stand up because he kind of sinks into himself always from the weight of himself. So what works a lot better, so I've got the green now. I'm making a turtle, and the turtle's a much better shape for this kind of dough because it's a very flat design anyway. So I'm making the design there on the turtle, and any kind of animal that's kind of laying flat, say like alligators and a giraffe or something you could make with this kind of dough, would just flop into itself. So I've got a snake as well that works really, really good for this kind of thing. If you want an animal that's more upright, it's better to use a kind of dough that's a little bit stronger. So, but you can still make a lot out of this. It's a very inexpensive kind of dough. You can make it with just things around your house. You don't need to buy anything special. And you can see I've got my turtle, my snake, and my tiger, who looks like he's resting there rather comfortably. So have a good time. Enjoy making your animals.